Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching the Political Vigilante. Gotham, we're making it great again. Even with YouTube demonetizing us, you can support our show in a lot of ways. You can go to rockfin.com/Graham Elwood or do what Gina G does, a Patreon supporter. You can go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood and submit articles like this. SpaceX once left its rocket engineers on an island without food, leading them to mutiny, according to a new book. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know, look, Elon Musk, okay, he makes cool electric cars. Nice. He is a big Bitcoin proponent. That's cool. But then he says awful shit like, we'll coup who we want to coup, talking about staging a coup in Bolivia to get minerals for his electric cars. Okay, billionaire, fuck you. Here's more evidence that he's just an evil sociopath. So here's what's in the book. SpaceX first engineers lived on a Pacific island to prepare the company's earliest rocket for launch. This is like back in 2005, I think. In the first year that SpaceX was on the island, food shipments sometimes failed. That's cool. Oh, you're the big billionaire, but you can't feed your own staff, or you make work on an island in the South Pacific? Way to go. One day, hungry engineers refused to work until a helicopter brought chicken and cigarettes. They had a mutiny. I'm going to go into it a little bit. This is the ruling class. This is what they do. Make me a rocket. I don't care if you're fed. I'm going to pit you against each other. Because I'm a soulless billionaire that deserves to have all of his money taken and given to the people. On that island called Omelek, the team was racing to build a launch pad and set up the company's Falcon 1 rocket. Okay. The Air Force had indefinitely delayed the company's efforts to launch from California, but the U.S. Army, which oversaw the atoll, was friendlier to SpaceX plans. So this is Elon Musk's pattern. I don't want to pay taxes in California. I'm moving to Texas. Oh, your power went out. We had been going around the clock, Jeremy Holloman, the engineer who led the Omelek team, told Berger. At some point, everybody got fed up and decided that we needed to find a way to let them know that we were part of this team as well. Yeah, if you read the story, and it's all in this book, they just pushed the team and pushed the team and pushed the team. These billionaires don't care. They don't care if you're working in an Amazon warehouse and you get COVID. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care if you're a scientist trying to make a rocket. Just do it, just do it, just do it. I want this, I want this, I want this. Jeff Bezos has more money than me, so I got to make a rocket so I get more money than him. Can't even... You would think, boy, working for Tesla must be awesome. They must be paid the best money and have the best facilities and really be taken care of. No. These billionaires are all greedy, soulless sons of bitches that don't care. They don't want to take care of people. They don't want to give up their money. They don't want to help anybody out. Each one of them individually has the money to end homelessness. Like Elon Musk could end homelessness in the United States. End it. Every American city right now has tent cities, and they had them before COVID. It's even worse since COVID. He could end it. He could end it. Doesn't want to. And this is how he treats his scientists. So if he treats his scientists that way, without scientists, he doesn't get his rocket. How's he going to treat you? You just like work in a dealership, or you just like got an admin job in the office or whatever. How's he going to treat you? If there's a fire in the building and he's in the building, he will leave and will not care if you die in that fire. He will not care. They don't care. These are awful people. They're not like the traditional like leader that like, oh, I'm going to go down with the ship and make sure my people are taken care of. That like old school like leadership, like tribal leaders, samurai, kings, tribal leaders, chiefs, all had this like, if anyone in my tribe was hungry, it was a shame on me. I was a failure. I failed as a leader. Now it's like, you're hungry? Yeah, thoughts and prayers. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I don't give a shit about you. That's how they operate. I just want to make this real clear. This is how they treated their scientists. Okay. SpaceX no longer has any presence in the Marshall Island. The company is testing a new rocket prototypes in its facilities in Boca Chica, Texas. Gee, I wonder. I don't know. I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago when the freezing weather took out the power grid in Texas and people were without electricity and water and heat and food. And I wonder if any of this, did this affect this facility? Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Did it? Well, maybe they got a backup generator. Okay, great. I don't know. I'm just saying. And they haven't fixed the power grid. I did a story that I just dropped showing how all these Republicans in Texas, because Elon, I'm going to Texas because I don't have to pay all these taxes. Okay, great. But the power grid goes down and all because it's a red state, right? So California is a blue state. Gavin Newsom and all the Democrats in this state, California, are corrupt. So I'm going to go to Texas, lower taxes. Okay. Well, they got a shitty power grid that just went down and they haven't fixed it. And I just did a video showing that all the Republicans, including the governor and Ted Cruz, the maggot that went on vacation while you were freezing to death in Texas, he was with his family in some warm Caribbean climate until everybody caught him on social media and then he had to fly back. So they haven't fixed the power grid. And all these politicians, these Republican politicians in Texas, all get money from the oil lobby. So Elon Musk went there because he didn't want to pay union wages and he doesn't want to pay taxes. So if you work for him in Texas, they haven't fixed the power grid. And there's going to be sweltering heat in Texas this summer. Because every summer, Texas gets sweltering heat. 95 degrees, 90% humidity, 100 degrees. It's Texas. They get crazy heat. So you sure you want to work for hipster Elon Musk? And everyone thinks he's so cool and hip and he was on Joe Rogan. Not a good guy. None of them are. You can't be a billionaire and be a good person. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Follow the money, connect the dots, find the truth, shave your knuckles for justice. Boom. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood and rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, where you can support the show. Also, I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Bitcoin Cash wallet, and an Ethereum wallet in the show notes. We're taking cryptocurrency. I have a Coinbase affiliation link. We're going to be getting on some other exchanges. So that's how you support the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing us at an alarming rate. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I even have a Venmo at Graham-Elwood. There's a lot of ways to support our show. We are getting crushed by YouTube. We've dipped under 73,000 subscribers because of YouTube. Thanks for supporting what we do.